Okay, I'm gonna do a little demo of the clone here of the EAE model feT, which is a clone of the Sunn, the infamous Sunn Model T tube amp from the 70s. Just gonna do some basic stuff, just show you what it sounds like. I'm running it into an amp bag, solid state amp, so it's not getting any color from the amp. So this is, let's turn it down to show you just a little kind of awesome way that this just gives a little bit of extra something to your sound when it's turned down really low. Just kinda, it's hard to describe. It just gives it a little, I don't know, I guess tube amp character. So, yeah. So yeah, you can just hear with it turned down. I'll turn the master volume way up with the normal channel and bright channels turned down pretty low. The bright channel is pretty much off. So that's the master volume way up. Let's cut that down. I don't want this to clip on the iPhone speaker. Okay, now let's add in a little bit of the bright channel to show you what that's all about. It's kind of like starting to sound like a tube amp that is just barely being pushed a little bit. Pushed significantly, depending on how you look at it, what your idea of push is. So we've got a good amount of low. We got let's just kind of put everything at 12 o'clock as far as the lows, mids, and highs. A lot of tonal adjustability with this pedal, which I really like. So with everything set kind of lower, it sounds like a really nice kind of overdrive. But let's do what this thing is famous for. Let's turn the normal channel up significantly. And let's turn the lows down a little. And let's turn the lows back up a bit. Turn the highs down. And mids up a little. Let's add in a good amount of the bright channel, and you'll see that it starts to really get some distortion going. The bright channel and the normal channel are not independent, so turning each one of those up is going to make the overall push a lot more intense. Forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway. turn the mids up. Let's turn the highs up a little. Let's really just go for it here. Let's see how distorted this thing can get. Just as a simulator of a Model T amp. It's not even a distortion pedal, really. But I'm sure you can, you're itching to play them yourself. Oh yeah, so since this is like an amp sim pedal, much like an amp, you can run other pedals into it, and they recommend doing that. You know, run some distortion, overdrive, or fuzz before this pedal, and it's like those pedals going into an amp, and it works quite well. So here's a fuzz pedal. This is a clone of the Cattle and Bread Karma Suture, which is like a harmonic percolator fuzz type pedal. All right, going into the Model feT here. Fun stuff. All right, so that's pretty much my demo of this beautiful, handcrafted, with all high-end components. Really, if you look at this circuit board, like the soldering is super clean, the components are high-end. You know, it's really the same as getting the EAE Model feT, but I'm offering a super killer price on it. So go ahead and snatch it up before someone else does. All right. Hope this helped you to make a decision. All right, bye.